First day sub life. They really got me teaching algebra. Damn, shorty.
Damn, the board decided we have to let you go, Jay.
I'm not perfect. I messed up. And I let a lot of people.
Everybody online hates me now. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Let me get up out of here before one of these students try to take me down. I look so young, they think I'm one of them.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I'm gonna play a clip, then I'm gonna come back with commentary.
Yeah, we got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers, let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. But y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch, and that was the typical day.
These kids, y'all. Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
Studstitute coming this fall, only in theaters.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that was a little stud that went viral for looking like one of the kids, and she got fired, as she should. There was a lot of shit that she said that was problematic. One, her saying that she had to take a little lunch break. First of all, the fact that she's a substitute teacher or a teacher of any capacity, and she can't enunciate or pronunciate her words clearly and concisely, yeah, get her the fuck out of here. We don't need, it's bad enough the kids already is, like, for lack of a better word, stupid. They're not reading up to par. I think they said 1/3 of every student in America reads below sixth grade level. I think it might have been 6th or 3rd grade, one of them shits, right? We got a bunch of dummies, kids that can't read proficiently and efficiently. Like, we don't need a teacher coming in. It sounded like the motherfucker came in off the streets. Yeah, we don't need her doing that. Not only that, she was talking about because she looked like them, you know what I'm saying, one of the students tried to take me down. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, no, you can't enunciate, you sound like the kids, you sound illiterate. Yeah, we gotta get you the fuck out of there. Not only that, she was talking about she had to go outside and get a little content. No, you don't. That's the problem. These motherfuckers don't need to be making content. Make teachers like how they used to be. You go there, you wear a teacher dress, you wear shit that make you look your age appropriate. I don't know if it looked like she's maybe about 25, 26. She looked like an 18-year-old. Like that, you need to represent a person of authority. Trying to look like the kids is problematic, especially when studs be out here poaching on young girls, and the shit goes unnoticed because, well, she a lesbian, so people think that's supposed to be the thing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And for all you people out there, I'm hating. I'm hating because I've seen it up close. I've seen studs. I've known studs that was in their damn mid-20s talking to a high school student. Had that be R. Kelly, it's a fucking problem. But because it's Keisha, aka K Study, or whatever her name is, everybody just seems to overlook it. Like, nah, that's what we call a predator. And while I don't have kids, I don't want to. And when I do have kids, I don't want my kids to be, Lord forbid, I get my money. I get my money up, so they don't have to go to a public school and be around an idiot like this, because it was several things that was red flags. And then second of all, who the fuck hired her? Now, I'm not on some shit like demonizing DEI, but I go in, I'm a line cook, and I've done every job in the restaurant. You go in there not looking the part, you're not getting hired. So I don't know who the fuck hired somebody that looked like a thug. You know what I'm saying? And when I say a thug, she's a stud, but she's dressed in clothes that little boys wear. You know what I'm saying? When I say little boys, I mean young men, niggas in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention she got that big gaudy ass necklace. Now it could be fake, but that's inconsequential. That's not the point. As a teacher, you don't need to be wearing no fake ass costume jewelry. Even if it was real, you don't need to be wearing that shit. There's a such thing as like decorum and etiquette. It seems like it's lost on this younger generation. You go in for, what they say? You don't dress for the job you have, you dress for the job that you want. Teachers don't wear shit like that. Rappers wear that. Stop putting on the costume with some shit you ain't. That's problematic. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be Lil K Red and you want to rhyme, go do that shit. What you shouldn't be trying to do is be confused for an underage person or confused with goddamn NELL Chopper. I think that's what his name is, NLE Chopper, or you, NBA Youngboy. You want to look like little NBA Youngboy? Go rap. Go have a music career or a love and hip hop career. It makes no sense why motherfuckers is trying to fraud like, oh, I look like one of the students. And then she said something else that was a red flag. I meant to mention this early on, but she was talking about they trying to take me down. What the fuck does that mean? When I was growing up, take me down or somebody trying to take you down means they was trying to get some sex from you. As a person, as a teacher, that should not be in your lexicon. Even if you was thinking it, you should keep that. Certain things should be kept to yourself. But like I said, this new generation is etiquette is lost on them. Discretion is something that's lost. They don't know how to be discreet. Even if you did feel like that, I don't think you should probably vocalize that, because one, that sounds like some predator shit. And we already got problems with Lily Blonde, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Real Housewives doing stuff with young men. We don't need women that look like young men doing stuff with young girls. You know what I'm saying? That shit needs to be nipped in the bud. We understand you might be LGBT, queer, trans, what the fuck ever. Nobody got a problem with that. But there's too many motherfuckers that's looking some way and want freedom of their own sexuality under the guise that they in a position of authority because they try to teach the kids, when in actuality they up to some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if she's up to no shit, so I'm not gonna put that on her. What I will say is, using verbiage like that, like they try and take you down, don't say. If I was a parent, I wouldn't want your ass around my kids either, because that sounds like you have some ulterior motive. That they try and take you down, and you might be reciprocal, and we don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man about solutions. If something looks like it's a fucking problem, we nip it in the bud. That way it don't become a problem. Because in the words of Pablo Escobar, I don't like problems. And that looks like a problem. So, yeah, they did the right thing. Fire her. You need to go teach somewhere else. Teach somewhere where you got your mind right. And I'm not saying necessarily because you're a stud that your garb is entirely wrong. Like, she had the little dusty ass button up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a start. But button up, slacks, some Kenneth Cole or dress shoes, along them lines. Not no damn tennis shoes, no chain, no jeans, no nada. That's another thing. We got people in positions, they not taking their position or their role serious. It was almost like when Zelensky came to the White House. Niggas wearing some sweats and a sweatshirt. Like, no, bro, you need to go put a suit on. You know what I'm saying? So our mind registers that you're a man about business and a man of seriousness. Especially if you asking for fucking $200 million more, right? We want you to like it's like nobody's taking shit serious no more. And that used to not be the consensus when I was growing up. People looked the part, and yeah, people looked the part. Now people just like, fuck it. They just rolling out of bed. It's bad enough we got people not taking showers when they get their stinking ass out of bed. Now they want to roll their ass out of bed, not take a shower, brush their teeth, and put any type of clothes on. Fuck that. I'm letting my age show, goddamn. In any event, if y'all think that I'm tripping or I'm bugging, leave it in the comments. I'm not trying to come across as this prude or rigid person. I know motherfuckers gonna see this video and be like, he really is in his 40s. You goddamn right. But even when I was in my 20s and 30s, I still was like this, because I just don't like stupidity, and I don't like people that perpetrate a fraud. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.